So what's it been like looking at Jacoby and seeing him day in, day out practice? What stands out about him?
Man, he is he's pretty fun to watch, fun to throw to. I mean, I've been fortunate to play alongside so many great wide receivers since I've been in college, from UW, some of the other places I've been, and Jacoby's special, man. Some of the plays he makes out there, just his leadership, his energy out there, it's so contagious. He's a special player. He's been a great guy to get to know, such a great guy in the locker room, such a great teammate, friend, leader, and he's awesome. He's super special and makes our job easy every time we get on the ball.
We've seen a couple of the clips that USC's posted. Is that like every day for you guys?
It's every day. There's usually a highlight catch, at least one every day from him, which is pretty cool.
We don't get to watch practice, so we ask you guys sometimes what's going on in practice. Who are some of the guys that you're throwing to that are really catching your eye?
Yeah, I mean, no doubt. The guys you would probably assume, but also another guy I just think is taking a huge step is DJ Jordan this spring. I mean, through the first 10 practices, I mean, that's a guy out there every day that's been super consistent. Since I got in here, that's one of the guys I've really hit it off with out here on the field, just having a great connection kind of from day one. He's made some big time plays for me, and whether that's in 2-minute drives, just 7-on-7, just normal team periods. He's a guy I just have a lot of trust in right now. I think all the quarterbacks have a lot of trust in him. He's really gained a lot of respect out here, and then ever since I've gotten here, he's been a guy who's really just continued to separate himself, really putting the work every day, and continue to get better, and it's really showing out there on the field.
What's the competition been like with Husan? You guys are both new, but you have a lot more experience than he does. First-year guy. What's that competition?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very talented kid. I mean, unbelievable arm talent. He works super hard, man. He's very focused. He's a great guy in the room. Very mature for his age, for sure. And I'm just fortunate, to be in a great room. Him, Jaden, great people. All of us just love football. We love to compete. And so when you have a room like that, there's not a lot of drama, just guys who, can support each other, compete with each other. It makes it a great environment to go into every day. So every time we're out here on the field, we're just pushing each other. Whenever those guys need a question or, need something, obviously I've, been in the college football landscape for a couple years now, for a little bit. So, I'm always just doing everything I can to help. But at the same time, we're just continuing to compete, push each other, help each other out, and it's been a great, first 10 practices for spring ball doing that, for sure.
Does it feel like an open competition to you?
I mean, I think with Coach Riley's system, that was a big thing for me, one to really come here, because he's always going to play the best guy, and just getting an opportunity to go out here and compete and getting a lot of reps this spring has been awesome. And I can definitely just see my game and 10 practices here continue to just get better every day. And the better you play, the more reps you're going to get. And so that's just my job, to go out there every time I get an opportunity to just find some completions, be smart with the ball, hit the shots when there, and just continue to take it one rep at a time, one day at a time.
Well, last time we went pretty in-depth on your transfer, but we didn't get too much into your connection with your uncle.
Yeah.
When you hit the portal, you guys talk like that day? Is it already kind of predestined that was the path? Or?
Yeah, I kind of mentioned it last time. This was the first time I got in the portal, really not knowing what was going to happen. I took a couple visits, had some options, at this level, at, a little bit of a lower level. But, it just kind of happened. When I came here on my visit, I wasn't coming here like, really not sure what I wanted to do at the time. But when I was here on my visit and had that decision to make, it was something I just couldn't pass up on. And so, when that opportunity came about, and, just being here, watching tape with my uncle, meeting with Coach Riley, just feeling the energy of this place and just seeing the opportunity that I could have here, it was just something, I definitely took right away.
What were these conversations with you through that process?
Yeah, he just told me, I think, just how special this opportunity is. Look at it, there's, a couple other quarterbacks in the room, but hey, you just get an opportunity to go compete. And that's all I can ask for, as a quarterback, just a chance to compete, to get better. And like I said, there's no better system, there's no better place to go do that than right here. And so, it really wasn't more of just a hard, full court press recruiting, but it was just more of him, allowing it to be my decision. But, I knew he knew it was the best decision for me. I knew it was the best decision for me. And so I just wanted to make it happen as soon as possible. So.
How much time do you get to spend with Lincoln Riley? Can you just share your thoughts on him?
Yeah, it's awesome. He spends a lot of time in the QB meetings with us, and just learning from him the way he talks ball, his knowledge of the game. Just the amount of note-taking I've done since I've been here, and just learning from him. I'm just trying to take it all down and just really learn from him. He's the best quarterback guru, QB whisperer, in the history of college football, and there's no doubt about that. So every time I'm in there, every time I get a chance to learn from him in the film room, on the field, I'm just trying to, absorb it all, take it all in, and just really learn from him, because, he's the best at what he does. And so being able to just be in an environment where you're learning that and seeing that energy every day and seeing how he talks ball and makes it so simple for the quarterbacks, it's something that I'm definitely just taking advantage of every single day.
You've been involved in a few QB competitions in your time in college. Is there anything unique about this one?
I'd say the best thing for me is, growing up playing in an air raid type system, this is just the language that I'm so comfortable and familiar with. You know, obviously this is a very more complex air raid, a lot of dimensions to it. It's very advanced, and it's so QB centric and QB friendly. There's just so many answers. But the core of it is what I'm really used to. And in a way, it's a little therapeutic for me, being in so many systems and now being able to be back in this one. But I think just being here from day one, just having such a sense and a feel for a lot of these concepts, for a lot of these plays, it's really helped me to just settle in quickly. It's not something, you know, I knew getting here for spring ball would be a big, just kind of, you know, continue to learn to get better, to really get myself a chance, just continue to grow in this system this summer. But you know, it's going awesome these first 10 practices, just feeling so comfortable out there, just to continue to take those next steps in this system and keep learning the nuances of it. But you know, like I said, I just think being in a system where it's a language that I know and love has been very helpful for me to get settled in quickly.